Hi everyone, it's Denise here from Sunshine Coast, Queensland, Australia. I want to share with you a little bit of my property and my surrounds where I get inspired. And right here is a regular visitor to my property, the Kookaburra. He's been nicknamed the supervisor. I am currently still finishing off a house build. This is my new house. You can see my motorhome is parked next to the house because I'm currently still living in it until the plumbing is finished inside. So I wanted to show you my new collection, and it was inspired by my travels around Australia. As you can see here, these are all the roads I've been on, a map of Australia, and this current collection was inspired by an area that I stopped at, which was right up in the top end of Australia, near a place called Fitzroy Crossing in the Northern Territory. And this place was called Mary Pool Free Campsite. It was around this area here, right up in the top end of Australia. The earth is very red up there, and I really loved the colours I was seeing every day, the oranges, the reds, the clay colours. And I remember I was driving for a whole day and I was looking out for a signpost to this area, which sounded really tropical. When I arrived there, it was about half a kilometre off the road. There were a lot of other people camped there, and there was no water to be seen, just a dry river creek bed. And I sat down and got myself settled, and then pulled my art easel out and some paper and some paints, and I started doodling. At the end of the day, I'm usually too tired to plan anything that I'm going to paint, but I really like to get down the colours that I'd memorised during the day, mainly off the side of the road, the bitumen colours and the oranges and the reds. So that particular day, which was about 6 or 7 years ago, I sat down and painted on a large sheet of cardboard this earthy sort of wavy shapes. And as I say, I mostly call it doodling. I'd love to spread it out, but I'm in between showers at the moment. It's been raining here overnight. So this particular fabric is part of my new collection called Stillness in Nature, and this particular one is called Vibrant Earth. And I really love it because it takes me straight back to that campground. The next one is this one, which is, I really enjoy this one. It's bright and colourful, and it's called Wafting Leaves. Another one from this collection is Pollen in Flight. It just, to me, looks like pollen that's dancing in the air. So this colourway is berry in Pollen in Flight. The other colourway in Pollen in Flight is this one, which is called Citron, and I love that too. So this whole collection works well together. You can see all the colours are working really well. The next one is called Dewdrops, and it's in aqua colourway. Dewdrops. I really like this one. It's quite fresh. At the moment, I'm trying to decide whether I will make cushions or a bed quilt for the new house. This is really fun, and I remember doing this. I was in a heightened sense of creativity, and that's what Stillness in Nature does for me. When I'm camped in a campground, or even now with the property that I've bought, I love kind of isolating myself, and that's when I'm most creative. So this particular one's called Floating Along from Stillness in Nature. This one's right out there, and I can see some large float pants in this one. This is called Sunrise Shimmer. Just a little bit of this Sunrise Shimmer. It's gorgeous apricot and peachy colours. And that pale duck egg blue. Whoops, the chair's going to fall over any minute. Okay, this one reminds me of the trees or water and the mirages that I see when I'm driving with the bitumen roads and so on. And you can see a little bit of the bitumen colours coming through. Or if you go up this way, you've got trees. So this one is called Mirage. Then we come to a really bright one, which is kind of fun, in Citron. Whoops. I think I'll throw that map off the table. I don't need that now. Yeah, and it's called, rightly so for today, In the Breeze. And the colours are kind of passion fruity and reminds me of passion fruit pulp a bit. But again, they're just petals and flowers floating in the breeze. And this one is really different, and I love this. It's a smaller pattern, and it goes with all the others, and it's called, I think it was influenced by our current time, we're all in this together. So this is called All In Together. And again, I love the freshness and how well it works. So you put that back with, pollen in flight, and you've got a gorgeous combination. So at the moment we're under the mango tree on my property in Ridgewood. There's my motorhome. The brochure's fallen down on the ground. Sorry about that. There's a couple of fabulous quilts which Free Spirit, Kerry Thompson through Free Spirit have designed. It's a little bit of a story on here. I don't know if you can read that. Let's see if I can get it better. About the inspiration which I just mentioned. And this gorgeous quilt called the Dawn Quilt is from several of the fabrics from this collection, Stillness in Nature. Coming back, there's a couple of more quilts which have been designed also by Kerry Thompson, using some of the other fabrics, evening and morning breeze quilts, one in a blue, in the bluish and aqua colourway, and the other one in the peachy colours. And another gorgeous quilt, Stillness captured quilt, which I love. Sorry about the shadows here, but that's a little bit better. And that's the backing. So I hope you've enjoyed my short video and put up with the conditions, windy conditions out the back here. I'll see if I can turn it around. Great to see you now, and I'm sorry I can't be there with you in Houston. But we'll catch up hopefully next year. Bye for now, Denise.